Hello, Sagittarius family. Sondra For Your Chi. This is your November of 2024 reading. How are you all doing? Welcome to November. It's almost Sagittarius season. Your birthday is right around the corner, and it's looking good from here. I have some good news to report to you this month, and I'm so happy to be able to do that. Regardless of what Jupiter's doing, you are still getting blessings this month. So, congratulations on that. Now, the month starts out the first couple of days of November, sacral chakra. You are wanting something pretty heavily here. And you pulled this opal child card. Now, what I'm going to say with this, now, a couple things. The first thing is, this is a pretty unusual matchup to get with sacral chakra in the children, but I understand it. And the way that I understand it is this. For those of you that have children or are responsible for children in some way, you want them to thrive. You want them to succeed. And Sylvia Browne put it quite like no one else. I've only seen this written in one of her books. I forget exactly which book she wrote it in, but it said this about Sagittarius. It said, a Sagittarius cannot stand it when children cry, when they hear children cry, especially their own children. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. And I can attest to this as being married to a Sagittarius, as I call it, on steroids. He hates it when the kids cried. And he would rather give a child, and his mother is a Sagittarius, same thing. They would both rather give the child their last dollar than to hear the kid cry one more time. And that is the way that this presents itself in the first couple of days of November. Like, you are trying to fix something, take care of something, resolve something for a child in your life to the extent that you can, to the extent that money can buy it, right? Or something bought can patch it up, or a phone call can take care of it. But sometimes that's not always possible. Nevertheless, you are going to be dealing with this the first couple of days of November. Now, some of you who've been trying to conceive a child, it could be that this is what you desire. You desire a child, or you desire another child. Obviously, that's not meant for everyone, right? If it's your message, take it. If not, leave it alone. Now, this is what I want to talk about, though, because the angels are blowing the trumpets here in your money sector. Congratulations. You are being blessed with money this month, and this is money that you have worked for. You have planted very good seeds, Sagittarius. I commend you, okay? Now, Merlina is here to talk about you being indecisive. You need to make a decision with regard to this money, where to put it, what to pay off, what to buy. But you need some more information first. She says you don't have enough information right now. Do your research. This is especially true for those of you that have been wanting and waiting to buy a very high cost item. Don't buy the first one that you see. It could be a lemon or something like that, okay? You might, if you want to buy something that's like technology related, a new computer, a new phone, it could have a bug in it, that needs to be worked out first in the first version of it. And so you want to wait until the next version comes out, until they work the issues out, until they iron things out there, all right? Your third house. I'm going to have to take a drink for this one. Third house, brother, sister, wisdom. This is the teacher card. They are learning a lesson here, and it's a very valuable one at that in the month of November. They will use the knowledge to benefit them and others around them in the future. They also have Mystique here, which talks about keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. A lot of people's plans are on hold right now, or they're on a pause, or things are going slower than usual, and that is because of the 6 retrograde planets that we have. This will get better, but not before the end of the year. But regardless, they need to keep working at this goal, whatever it is, okay? Your 4th house, your house of home, where you currently live, they're telling you to be patient. All right, now this is not talking about your home. This could be talking about your father or your father figure, because sometimes the father will show up for me as a reader in the 4th house. Perhaps he needs to be patient about something. Now, Caressa is here to talk about the end of a life cycle. Call upon your angels to comfort and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. Some Sages that I know are in the process of moving, or they have been trying to stay in a place that is no longer serving them. That message also is not meant for everyone. But this is the kind of thing where, for some of you, if you've been in the same house for decades or maybe 10 years and it's just not going well. I know several Sages that are in this boat right now. It's almost painful to keep staying there, if you know what I mean. You've wanted out for so long. The end is coming to that place and onto a new one, but there's just a bit of a last pause now, okay? It is time to start planning for the next phase. The other thing that I'm getting for some of you is you may have, Sag, you may have a father or a father figure who is at the end of his life cycle where he lives right now. And so this could be one of those, a parent that gets older, right? And they can no longer take care of themselves at home because it's dangerous, or they could fall, or maybe they just can't take care of the place like they used to. They can't take care of themselves like they used to. They need to move somewhere where someone can help them, whatever that may look like for them. That could also be the case here with your 4th house in this combination, all right? So for those of you that pertains to, just bear that in mind. You may actually be helping your parent move to an assisted facility, or move in with, God forbid I say it, you, or one of your siblings who can take care of them. Your 5th house, your social circle, your fun, your friends. This is your dating for those of you single Sagittarians. Well, you have a buffet of people to choose from if you're dating. If you're a dating Sagittarius, there's going to be some options coming at you. What's new, right? Now, this could also be an option with regard to friends. You could have many invitations in the month of November, and you're trying to figure out which invitations should I accept, who should I give my time to this month, who should I hang out with, things of that nature. Fiona is here to tell you, now that you've asked for your angels' help in receiving divine guidance and assistance, you deserve heaven's help. Well, isn't that interesting? What about this 5th house with the friend or the dating person that you're dating has you in some kind of quandary? This is reminding me, for those of you single Sages, many, many years ago, when I first started doing this for work, I want to say I was working on the psychic hotline, and a client came to me, and this girl was dating 3 men, and it was time to choose one, and so I helped her choose the best one in the cards. I always remember that client and think, how do you date 3 people at the same time? There's no way I could juggle that. But I do think about that often. But this is what it's reminding me of here in the 5th house. Your 6th house. your house of work and health, well, you have the manifestation card here, but this is the planting the seed card. This is not the reap the harvest. You pulled the reap the harvest card in your second house. You are planting good seeds regarding work and or health this month. Be very careful what you talk about. Do not talk about poor health unless you absolutely have to explain your symptoms to a doctor or something like that. When you're talking about it to your friends or to other people, say something different. I am divine and perfectly healthy in all ways. Something like that. Louise Hay has a whole book on health affirmations. But you pulled money. You pulled the money card. You pulled the money card in tarot in your second house. You pulled the money card in oracle in your sixth house. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, it says, prosperity is coming to you now. Why, yes, it is, and it should come to a Sagittarius. Don't you agree? Okay, Sag, let's see. Oh, I already pulled your Morgan Greer deck. Who's around you in your seventh house of primary relationships and business partnerships? And as far as the zodiac signs are concerned, you have two sword cards here. That is an air sign. That is an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And, of course, you pulled the cups, as usual, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right, if you'd like to follow me in the extended, the link is below. I'm also going to put my link to book a session if you'd like to do that. We're going to be going over your houses 7 through 12 in the remainder of this reading, including romance angel cards. Now, unless you want to sign up for my Tier 3 Miracle Working Group class that we meet every Sunday night at 9 o'clock EST. If you miss a session, I'm recording all of them. And I did turn on the 7-day free trial button. So if you sign up for Tier 3, you also get all of my extended readings too. It's $9.99 a month. Or you can buy the video separate. I'm turning that video or that button on too. Many blessings to you, Sag. Thank you for being here with me. Take care.